Before I say anything else, let me just say that I feel absolutely awful for all these people. They are losing their homes. People are dying. This is incredibly sad what's happening in California. And already the mayor has come out and blamed climate change. They already, she got home off the plane like an hour ago and she's blaming climate change for the fires. So they have to go political immediately. But is it climate change? When you have massive fires that you expect almost yearly, you have to expect them. They happen all the time out there. You prepare for them. Here's Google Maps. And this is the Palisades fire right here. And the cool thing about Google Maps is you can kind of take a look around if you want to. So I am just picking spots randomly here. And just look at it. Look at all the sticks. I mean, everywhere you look, you find dead wood on these trails in this area. Everywhere. Completely dead wood. Trees snapped off, branches laying on the ground. And out in California, you can't. Here's another trail I picked random. Look at all these trees snapped off, just laying there. And these trails I'm picking are all near fires. Look at all that crap. And the reason they do that is that's a microbiology living in all this dead stuff. There's like microbiology in there, and there's worms, and then there's the bugs, and the bugs are eating this, and the rabbits are eating the bugs, and whatever it is. But so they don't allow them to clean out these hills anywhere. I believe like they stop you. And some of these highly wooded areas, there's no reason they couldn't hire loggers to go in there and just cut a path of trees down. I got to tell you, in Pennsylvania, you go you go to the woods in Pennsylvania. Let's turn this crazy shit off. Get the right spot here. There we go. There's one. So in Pennsylvania, if they got to run power lines, they cut a big giant swath and they clean that all out of there. I know California is huge, but you have these monster brush fires all the time. And you don't allow anybody to cut anything. And then you blame these winds and climate change when you've always had these winds. It's just ridiculous. Picking those trails at random. Actually, surprised there's one there. See how they cut that real wide there? That gives them a break, a fire break. They do them in certain directions. So they have a break. Some of them have power lines on it, but you see there's no brush there. There's no trees there. It gives them a break. And they do that where they're fire prone, or here we go, look at these. Where they're fire prone, so that's just a fire break. See it? Wherever they're prone to fires, they'll put a fire break in. It gives them an opportunity, a space to fight the fire. There's another one. This one has power lines, but you see the way they clear it. You're not allowed to do that in California. You're not allowed to clear swaths of land, even if it's just 100 foot wide, to give the firefighters a chance to stop it there. They keep the other side of the break wet, and that stops the fire from jumping the line. But they're not allowed to do any of that in California. They used to be able to do it years and years and years ago when they realized these fires were bad, but now they're not allowed to do it. And like I said, you could just pick anywhere, man. This shows you the fires on Google Maps right now. You can see where all the fires are at. See them all right here? There's a line of fires right here. You just pick a spot. The Hearst fire. Go down in there and hit the little guy. Oh, there's no roads. There we go. Hit the little guy. Just go up in there and look around, man. And you see it's a mess. This looks really dry up in here. There's power lines right there. There's the power lines. Look at all the brush around them. If you do have a spark, if a freaking snake climbs up there or a freaking bird lands the wrong way and something happens, you got them damn power lines right there and all this brush under them. It's crazy. You got to clear cut all that stuff. And the only reason they're doing it is for the little critters in the dirt. It's insane. And in the meantime, you got this going on.
Meals a day, showers, room, everything.
It's just
we just
nuts,
want to love on
man.
LA
People are dying.
That's in need.
Also, I hear they fired over 100 firefighters for not getting vaccinated. They keep water from flowing down there because of the smelt. It's a little tiny fish that's endangered on the West Coast, but we got them on the East Coast. They got them in like Europe and stuff. They're smelt around. They just stop the water flowing down these mountains for this little tiny fish. It's craziness. They should be run out of water as high as the taxes are in California, and you're going to politicize it and say it's climate change. Are you crazy? I'll tell you what, man, I got to say though, you people in California, you vote for this. You vote for this for yourselves. I'll politicize it. You want to politicize it? I'll politicize it. You voted for this. And now look what you got. All that money you spend. And there's nobody there. No water to even fight the fire with. Good job. Keep voting Democrat. You know, I was going to end the video there. But you know what? Now I think about it, you guys did vote for this. You voted for this while we're watching here. But guess who's going to pay for it? Every single American is going to pay for this. When they go file their insurance claims, we are all going to pay for these houses. Every one of us. That's why we got to fight for non-censorship and being able to talk about what the real issues are. Because if they censor us and we can't come out and say, no, it's not climate change. If they stop us from coming out and saying it's not climate change, and the amount of taxes they pay out there, this should be taken care of. I've seen videos of homeless people starting fires right next to a bunch of brush. I mean, it's just madness. And it's all progressive policy. All of it. You want to know what the country would look like if Democrats were running it? Look at California. No water, no brush clearing. Everything's burning to hell. You got homeless people shooting up everywhere, going to the bathroom in the streets, starting fires. And then you got the nerve to tell us it's climate change? Are you crazy? But again, we are all going to pay for this. So when your homeowners re-ups this year and they add an extra $150 on there, you tell them, no, I ain't paying for California wildfires. You tell them, are you crazy? I'm not paying for that. I didn't have any claims on my house the last 20 years. Why do my rates got to go up? Raise their rates. They like paying for stuff. So we're all going to pay for this. Y'all better wake up. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button. I'm out.